everyone, my name is Jude Platts. I'm an undergraduate water researcher with the West Virginia Water Research Institute. So when we were sampling, we took field samples, which were what we use with a probe. pH is always going down, so we want to wait until that stops. And we also took grab samples, which is what we use with the bottles. The field samples kind of give a preliminary estimate of how the water's looking. For that, we tested pH, conductivity, and TDS. The reason we go to the lab and have the lab tested even further is because we don't actually really know what those metals are. So we can kind of get a snapshot of what is going on with the water, but then we need the lab to actually confirm and kind of give us a better picture of and a better understanding of what's going on. All right, so when you're taking the field measurements, you're going to want to wait for it to stabilize. For things like pH, it's going to always trend one way. So in this case, pH is always going down. We want to wait until that stops. With things like conductivity, it's going to bounce back and forth, so you want to pick a middle number. We're going to be sampling somewhere where we see iron's already precipitating out of it. Iron precipitates out as the pH raises. So conductivity and TDS are going to tell us kind of a snapshot of how the water is. So if we have really high conductivity levels, it means there's going to be a lot of dissolved metals in there. We're going to try and pick something that's a little more characteristic of the pool. So we'll probably pick something like back there, where it looks like things are still dissolved. That should be a good mix. When we're sampling the pool, we want to try and get an area that's most characteristic of the water. So we want to try to aim for a middle, kind of deeper spot. You want to go in quickly and then turn it over and try and get the entire water column. So let it fill up a little bit from the top and bottom. So when we're dealing with the nitric acid, we want to hold it away from ourselves because it's going to come up and you don't want to inhale the fumes. Take the bigger bottle that doesn't have any preservative in it and dump into the nitric acid bottle. Fill it up almost all the way to the top and then seal it off quickly.